The easiest way to have a mental recovery or spiritual recovery, actually, the best way that I have figured is being true to yourself. And I'm not talking about be yourself and what. No, I'm talking about the inner monologue you have with yourself. Be honest with it. No matter how tough the conversation may get internally, be honest with yourself. And being honest with yourself with every situation there is. You don't need to tell the gentleman what happened. You don't need to tell your father what happened. But you need to tell yourself what happened in the most honest way possible. The gruesome, the most bare bottom of all of it, you ought to make sure that you're honest with yourself. And that is the easiest way to recover from any tragic situation or event. Or actually, it also is the best way to move forward, because you need to come to terms with your limitations. You have to come to terms with who is better than you, and if you need to consult that person, even if it's your adversary or it's someone that is not on your liking, or is someone you don't want to appear below or beneath. You have to be honest with yourself to say, hey, you know what, I'm not that good in this thing. I need this person's help. Though I would like to believe that in the broader generation of things, I am better than this individual, and I know they're gonna try to take pride in the fact that they are helping me. But I do actually need this help from this person, and I ought to just go and ask for this person's help humbly. You know, that will be a humbling experience, and you also ought to tell yourself and speak to yourself in that honest manner. It will be a humbling experience to have to ask the person this help, but ultimately this is for my benefit, and that is how you're gonna progress in life, and the fastest way actually to progress in life, other than what me what he. I have to get stuck in both situations. In order for you to progress, you need that honesty with yourself that, you know what, I have limitation on this part. I'm not like 250 kilograms. I need to put some weight somehow. I have to eat a lot. I have to do this and that. I have to put 10,000 hours more than the person who is bigger than me, in order to be able to appear fit or big enough if I want to be big or fit. The same way as if something happened, whether it was two people involved, you and the other person, and the relationship fell apart, even if you feel like the other person is actually the one who did the most, but there's an element that is about you, be honest or not. Hey, you know what, I also played a part in this particular man, and that person also played in that role, and I don't think that person is going to apologize to me. Instead of waiting for justice, as I said before, justice is absolutely coming very slow to you. It comes very slow if it ever arrives, even. So instead of wasting your time trying to wait for this individual to come apologize to you, or come to have this individual serve you with justice, if it doesn't come, what now? You get stuck, right? So admit to your faults and playing along with the issue of the relationship, and then acknowledge the fact that this person is not going to come and do whatever the case may be on my part. So the best thing and the best solution for me is to just continue with life in this particular manner, and then from there, you see, you can progress after that, because your conscience is not dumb. And I doubt this even depends on your free will or your own drive. Your conscience is there to watch you. You try to play footy feet around issues that are important and try to lie yourself out of them. You're like, no, no, no. The issue is just that person. That person is the wrong person. Your conscience will be there to say, yeah, that person is wrong here. You are also wrong here. And then it will hold you accountable to just that. And to keep it quiet, some people resort to drinking, try to be busy with things that are non-essential. So if you are honest with yourself, then it will come with you and say, okay, now what? Now what? Now that we have admitted to this fault of our own, Now what? Now let's move forward. Let's forge a plan to move out of this world of darkness that we are in. So the best way to recover and progress your life by your own is to actually be honest with yourself. By all means necessary. And I think people think that they are honest with themselves, and they are not, because there's a lot of rationalizing that happens with people. No, this and that. You try to make excuses for yourself, try to concoct some soup of nonsense just so that you escape the guilt that you feel, instead of admitting to what is and then move forward. Get relieved, get unchained, and move forward. Other than that, you're always gonna be chained, and your conscience will always be on your head. All right, as always, God gave you permission to be here. Make it good, make it better.